Right guys, welcome to the channel. It's meant to be about me and Piggy Smalls, the American Bulldog, on mountain bikes and off-roading and some 4x4s, Land Rovers mostly. But I thought I'd do a video on my late father's camper van that he got from P&P Campers in Gosport. Now he had a Swift Compass, I think it was, real nice one, 5 berth. I think it's 5 berth. I'm not a camper van like pro, they're not my things. He part exchanged that and gave him £1,000 for this. I can't really get a good shot of it because it's in my garage and there's not much room. And when he passed away, we come to do his finances and everything, and this little camper was sat on his driveway. And yeah, we were a bit, well, I was unhappy about it, to say the least, that they mugged him off. Now, I went to move the camper van, because obviously Dad's passed away and we've got to sort his house out and everything. And you think I'd get it to start? I had to prime the fuel system up, and that is because that's the fuel filter housing. That's the fuel line. It's cracked there, and it looks like it's been repaired with something like parcel tape. Now, when Dad done the deal on this, speaking to his neighbour, or his neighbours, the guy actually come round, collected the big camper van and dropped this off for him. And that is because Dad was at a point with his cancer where he couldn't actually walk anymore. He couldn't drive. He could still walk, I'll take that bit back, but he couldn't drive. So then obviously Dad never see this thing start from cold, and it does not like it. And then we'll get onto the electrics, because I can only do this video once, so I'm trying not to make any mistakes, and this is the second time I've done it. And we'll go through the electrics on it quickly. Again, this is pretty much how it come. Well, it is how it come. Right, 12 grand. You say it's 12 grand's worth? I know it's an old van, I don't expect it to be mint, but why would you cable tie relays to that when you could just bolt them to things? And the battery clamps have got like big wires into fuse box, which I'm going to do, rather than just utter bodgery. And you've got the bare wires there. I don't know if you can see it, my camera's really old as well. Obviously I'm not a professional YouTuber. Hats off to you guys that do this all the time, because this is my second take on this. And it's not as easy as everyone makes it look on the old internet. Then you've got, where have we got a cable there from the main battery, and it is just put some conduit on it. Conduit's not expensive, and it runs along there. Again, just runs along there. Not really cable tied to anything at all. Give a little rub on that clip, I suppose, if it wants to. It comes round again. Just, yeah, 12 grand's worth apparently, into a fuse box. No cover on it or anything, just some bits that isn't really on there. This, again, conduit, couple of quid, and you got the same there. And it's just utter bodge. So if you know someone that's old and they're talking to you about buying a camper van from them, then just go with them and open the bonnet up and have a good look round them, because I don't want to see any other old people, because it is mainly old people, isn't it, that buy camper vans, their life savings and stuff. Dad had a few dealings with him. He got the other camper van from him and he took 2 back. One had a problem with the gearbox and everything else. So I just wanted to document it and show people, because this isn't me like just having a rant and making stuff up. This is factual, you know, this is in front of me. And where Dad couldn't really, wasn't mobile, shall I say, wasn't that mobile anymore. Again, trying to do this all in one take. He hasn't driven it miles. He probably made it down to the village and back. And he certainly wouldn't have done any of this at all. It's even come off now where I've wiggled it about, and that is just, oh, that one's come off as well. So it's just, oh, there we go. And I'm not like being heavy-handed with this stuff, I'm just being gentle with it. And then we other little things. I know it's an old van, I don't expect it to be mint, I expect it to have some battle scars. Like, but it's just bodged. And then you get into the, ooh, again, the garage isn't massive. Up inside it, 12 grand. Really? I know you guys are probably looking at it thinking, well, we knew what he was buying. Well, again, not going for the sympathy vote. He was an old guy at 78 with terminal cancer. His missus had passed away. And to be fair, most of the time he wasn't even too sure what day it was. So I think they see him coming. There's a few people have said to me, and mugged him off royally. You can't see all that cracked or everything because the lighting in my garage is rubbish. Obviously it's an old van, I expect it to be cracked, but I wouldn't pay 12 grand for it. Now I'm going to fix all the electric stuff and chuck it on eBay, and whatever it makes, but I will be telling the person that buys it, or I'll be doing a good listing on it of all the bits that are wrong with it, because it's not about mugging people off. And other little things like cable tie, I know it's nothing, like it's just the air intake, but the Jubilee clip's like £1, £1.20. It's just pure laziness, and get it in, get it out the door. We've got one there, but not there, and it's just, yeah, I won't go on. I think you all get the idea. The main point is, if you're going to go buy a camper van, make sure you look right over it, because it don't matter if it's 5 grand or 25 grand or 30 grand or 40 grand in some cases. I'm pretty sure if it's the same people working on it, it's going to look the same as this. Right, hopefully, my memory card's filling up on my camera. Hopefully, next video I do will be a bit more positive. Don't know if anybody will even watch them. And have a bit more dog content and a bit more laughter. Right, that'll do.